Let's begin. If you have a younger child, feel free to show them first a picture of a pizza and ask them, what shape do you think that pizza is? When they say a circle, you're going to simply trace the circle and allow them to cut it out themselves. Now that this part is finished, you're going to ask them, what else do you think we need for our pizza? Yes, the sauce. So what color is the sauce on the pizza? Green, orange, yellow, or red? When they've chosen their color, you have two options. For a 3-year-old, you could cut it into a circle, but I suggest for 4 to 5-year-old, you use a hexagon shape. Once again, parents and guardians, allow your child to cut their own weight. This is going to help them transition into writing. This is going to also help the fine motoring skills and their hand-eye coordination. It doesn't matter if it's crooked, just let them get the practice. Put the two shapes down and allow them to tell you the name of each. To be a little creative, I just took some yellow paper and crimpled it up. So I will be using that as my cheese. You don't have to do this part, but again, I am looking for more ways for your 3-year-old and 5-year-old to create these small fine motoring skills activities. Next, engage in discussion. Ask your child, what shapes do you think best suits our pizza toppings? But wait, as a parent or guardian, feel free to help your child when doing this part. So you could go and have a bonding moment and create some shapes with them. So they will have their pile of shapes and you could have your pile of shapes. And have a discussion on why you chose your shapes and why they chose their shapes. As a parent, if you're going to join in on the fun in drawing shapes, I suggest you be a little sneaky and introduce to them shapes that they haven't heard of yet. For example, a crescent moon shape, a pentagon, and an octagon. When executing any lesson, make sure all the materials are laid out neatly for the child to access it. Now, allow your son or daughter to sequence their pizza on their own. So ask your son or daughter, if our pizza base is a circle shape, what shape is our sauce again? Oh yes, silly me, I forgot our hexagon, of course. Mamma mia, look at all that cheese. So we have a circle, a hexagon, and our crumpled cheese. What toppings do you want to add first? Allow them to say the name of each shape that they're going to use. If your son or daughter is notorious for wasting glue, one simple trick you could use is you're going to take a plate or the cup of your glue and add only a small amount of glue to it, and they're going to use that by dipping their finger and smearing it around. That's one way you could ration glue at your house. Now we are creating short sentences. So parents, you're going to write, my shaped pizza has, then leave a small box for your child to put the figure. Now let's work on their writing skills. For a 3-year-old or a child that struggles with writing, you're going to use a highlighter. However, if your child is 4 and 5, allow them to write these words for themselves. You're just going to spell them out. All the highlighted spaces, your 3-year-old will now take a pencil and write over it. Read the sentence with your child. My shaped pizza has, and how many triangles does your pizza shape has? 2. And the triangles are what? Orange. Get them in the habit of also rechecking their work. So 1, 2 triangles. How many squares did we use? That's correct, 7 squares. So all together we have 2 triangles, 2 stars, 3 crescents, 3 rectangles, 7 squares, 1 circle, and 2 ovals.